Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this short clip on pile cap and pile bearing integration within the Procon suite. My name is Jacobus Oberholster. I'm an AEC and Procon technical consultant with Micrographics. You can see my email address at the bottom there. You're more than welcome to reach out if you have any questions or need assistance with anything. But without further ado, let's jump into this clip. All right, so within the concrete bundle, we have got pile cap and we've got pile bearing. Now, pile cap, in my mind, is one of the most recent modules added to the concrete suite or to the concrete solution. And what's great is that pile cap actually integrates with pile bearing. So I'm going to open up pile cap. We're going to select one of the standard examples, and then we're just going to look at the integration. So I'm going to go for the ULS example. And what I want to do is I just want to select a simple load case without any adjustments. And I'm just going to use an axial load because it best shows how these forces are distributed. So at 2,500 kilonewtons, we're expecting, well, let's make it rather 2,000. We're expecting 500 kilonewton per pile. All right, so with all of this done and dusted, we go through design. We can see that this uses the strut and time method. And what we want to do then is we want to click on this design link. So we click on this design link. And what this does is it will transfer some of the data to the pile design module. All right, so you can see that there's not a lot going on here. But what it has done is it has transferred the design dead load, the design live load, if there was any, the ULS dead load factor and the ULS live load factor. Now, if these values are not adjusted, you can always make that adjustment. But just keeping in mind that they most likely already factored when you use them within the pile cap module. All right, so if we go to pile cap, we go to input, we can see that we already factored them here. So these are unfactored loads, but we assign a factor here. And that's just something to keep track of, that if you factor them, are these loads in pile bearing factored or unfactored, and do you need to assign a ULS factor again? All right, if we make any adjustments to these forces, of course, we will see an adjustment in these values over here. And that's really brilliant because it simplifies the process of transferring these loads, or the loads, however, that are transferred directly to the piles. It simplifies the process of transferring that information to where we can actually start designing the piles themselves. So we are quite often used to design links within the Sumo workspace, but design links are also present within some of the other design modules. So I hope that you found that interesting and insightful. I'm hoping that it's going to add to your pile cap and pile design workflow. And that's about it. So short and sweet, and I hope you learned something. Please remember to like and subscribe. If you've got something to add, please pop it in the comment sections below. Would love to hear from you, and I'll definitely reply to that comment at some point. Otherwise, I hope that you have an awesome week, and thank you for tuning in.